Home run derby in the top half of the fourth inning. Bob, I've been checking the records on you, and you're consistent. You hit home runs in 6 of the 9 innings when you batted against Frank Robinson, and in 2 of the 3 innings here against Bob Allison.
I hope I can keep that consistency up.
2-0. Bob Cerv out in front. Ground ball, 1 away.
1 out.
Went for a low pitch that time.
Yes, he did.
Line drive to center, 2 away.
2 outs.
I think home run derby proves 2 points. One is it's not quite so easy to hit a home run. Another thing is it's not quite so easy for the pitcher even trying to get the ball over the plate. 2 outs here. Top half of the fourth inning. Ground ball, and that's all for
3 outs.
Bob Allison. Failed to score in the fourth. And the score going into the last half of the fourth inning is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob, were you a bonus player?
Yes, Mark, I was a bonus player in 1955. At that time, they still had the bonus rule in effect, and I was assigned for $4,000 to keep me out of the major leagues for 2 years. See, they had the rule at that time.
Anything more than $4,000, you would have had to have stayed in the major leagues.
Yes, that's right.
Here's Bob Cerv, last half of the fourth, leading by a score of 2-0. Line drive to left, foul.
1 out.
1 away. Cerv picked up his home runs in the second and in the third. Bob likes that high pitch.
Yes, he does.
Ground ball, 2 away.
2 outs.
High fly ball into left center field. It may stay in. Yes, it's going to stay in the ballpark, and that's all for Bob Cerv. Failed to score in the fourth. And the score now, at the end of 4 innings complete, is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob Allison the batter. Top half of the fifth. High fly ball into deep left center field. It is in the ballpark for an out.
1 away.
Pops it up in the air. It's a major league pop-up.
2 outs.
And the catcher made a nice catch.
Nice catch.
Fly ball into left field. It's curving foul, and that'll be an out.
3 outs.
So Bob Allison failed to score in the 5th inning. And the score now going into the bottom half of the 5th is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob, you're a young man who's been in baseball for a short period of time and done well. Do you have any advice to the youngsters who might be interested in going into professional baseball?
Well, my best advice to them is play baseball every day.
And practice all you can.
That's right.
Bob Cerv the batter. Last half of the 5th, Bob Cerv leading 2-0. High pop-up, 1 away.
1 out.
Well, the pitcher made a good catch.
Sure did.
Line drive to left, way back there.
2 outs.
And it stays in the ballpark. Ground ball, and that's all for Bob Cerv.
3
Failed
outs.
to score in the 5th. And the score at the end of 5 innings complete, Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob Allison the batter. Top half of the 6th. 2-0, Bob Cerv out in front. High fly ball deep in the left center field. This could go. It's away back and caught in the ballpark.
1 away.
That was the best ball that Allison has hit so far, I believe.
Yes, it was. I thought it was out at first. There's a slight breeze and makes a big difference.
2 outs.
That's 2 away. Top of the 6th. Bob Allison of Washington, the batter. Where's number 26? It's more than that in home runs every year. Line drive, there it goes. Way back, and gone over the left field wall. It's 2-1 now. Ground ball, and that's all. But Bob Allison picked up a home run. And the score now, going into the bottom half of the 6th inning, is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. Bob Cerv walking up to the plate. 2-1 the score. Bob Cerv out in front. High fly ball into left field. That'll stay in the ballpark. One away.
One out.
Pops it up. Be 2 out.
2 away.
Ground ball, and that's all for Bob
3
Cerv.
outs.
Failed to score in the 6th. And the score of the game at the end of 6 complete is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. We'll be back in just a moment for the top of the 7th inning.
This is unbelievable. People are knocking down the doors and falling head over heels to get ESPN's Biff Bam Boom Anything Goes bloopers video cassettes. But you don't have to fight the crowds or even get out in all that traffic because you can get your own exclusive copy of the amazing Biff Bam Boom Anything Goes bloopers free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated, the weekly sports magazine that covers all the sports better than all the rest. Always hard-hitting, these high-flying bloopers are 45 minutes of the silliest slap-happy sights you've ever seen or heard. You'll go round and round, up and down, through the fence, across the street, and over the wall. You'll bounce here, there, and everywhere, from one sport to another, all over the world. But don't let your guard down for a second. You have to be ready for it all, because nothing beats ESPN's Biff Bam Boom Anything Goes bloopers.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
People will do almost anything to see what happens when anything goes, but all you have to do is call this number now to get it all free from Sports Illustrated. And if you call now, not only will you get this great videotape free, you'll also get SI's 35th Anniversary Edition. It's an all-star look at almost 4 decades of sports. Then you'll get a beautiful start of the new decade with the 1990 edition of the famous swimsuit issue. Filled with sunny surprises, it's included free with your subscription. Plus, you get season previews of your favorite sports and the excitement of SI every week. And you save almost 50% off the cover price. You pay in 3 monthly installments of only $9.95 each, and you can charge it. That's 21 issues in all, including the free swimsuit issue. Call the number on your screen now and save on SI and get the amazing Biff Bam Boom Anything Goes bloopers and the swimsuit issue free. Plus SI's anniversary issue and all the action of Sports Illustrated every week. Get set. Stay ahead of the crowd. Call now and get ESPN's Biff Bam Boom Anything Goes bloopers free from SI.
Back to Home Run Derby in the top half of the 7th inning. Well, Bob, we're getting down to the pressure innings now.
Well, it's getting towards the end.
You're out in front 2-1, but that lead's not too safe.
No, it isn't.
Ground ball for an out.
1 out.
1 away here at the top half of the 7th inning. 2-1. Bob Cerv out in front of Bob Allison. A tight contest. Pops it up. 2 away.
2 outs.
Ground ball, and that's all for Bob Allison in the 7th inning. Failed to score.
3 outs.
And now, going into the bottom half of the 7th, it's Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. Bob Cerv into the batter's box. Batting here the last half of the 7th, leading 2-1. Pops that one up right back toward us. Look out.
Look out.
1 out.
Behind us. 1 away. Cerv digs in very well at the plate, doesn't he?
He knows how he's got his front foot pointed toward the pitcher, too, Mark.
Swinging a high fly ball into deep left center field, away back. Nope, the wind is bringing it in.
2 away.
That one looked like it was going to go out of the ballpark. 2 away here in the 7th. High fly ball into shallow left center field, and that's all for Bob Cerv in the 7th inning. Failed to score.
3 outs.
And now at the end of 7 complete, it's Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. I think you were a victim of the wind there on that one.
Well, it's a little tough today. I don't know what it is. Looks like the flag looks like it's blowing out, but it's not helping that much.
It's just shifted, I believe, in the last few minutes. While you were hitting there, I think it was blowing in. It's blowing out for Bob. Here's Bob Allison, top half of the 8th. High fly ball, towering fly ball in the left. Down the line and
1 out.
foul. It's 2-1. Bob Cerv out in front, top of the 8th.
2 away.
Fouls it off. 2 out.
That looked like his pitch there. He had everything in it, a little underneath.
Just a bit. You needed 8 home runs to defeat Frank Robinson, 8-7. You're leading here 2-1. High fly ball, that's going to tie it up. Way back, and gone over the left field wall. He hit that one.
Yes, he did. He had everything in it.
It's 2-2 here in the 8th inning. High fly ball deep to left. It is gone over the left field wall. It's 3-2. Bob Allison out in front. That's now 2 home runs in a row. Another one. A bonus of $500. 3-2. Bob Allison leading. Now for that $500 pitch. He's going to take his time. High fly ball down the left field line. Curving foul.
3 outs.
And that's all for Bob Allison, but he picked up 2 home runs, failed to get the bonus. But at the end of 7.5 innings of play, it's Bob Allison 3, Bob Cerv 2. Bob, that was a $500 foul ball.
Yes, it was, Mark. The ball was a little bit inside, and I got out just a little bit too quick on it and pulled it too much.
Well, you hit 2 in a row, though. You're out in front 3-2.
Yes, I'm happy now.
Here's Bob Cerv, the last half of the 8th, needing 1 to tie. High fly ball deep to left. It is gone for a home run. I was questioning whether or not that was going to clear the wall.
It was doubtful at first there, Mark. It looked good when going over, did it?
Seemed to keep going up. 3-3. Line drive to left. It's going. It is in the ballpark. That ball was a sinking line drive. 1 out. All tied up. Ground ball, 2 away.
2 outs.
Brand new ball game. Last half of the 8th inning, 3-3. Bob Cerv against Bob Allison. 2 great American League sluggers. Line drive to left, and that's all for Bob Cerv.
3 outs.
Bob Cerv picked up that 1 important home run, and the score at the end of 8 complete, Bob Cerv 3, Bob Allison 3. Now let's take time out for a moment.
Nature's light, giving life to sparkling streams as only nature can, helps create the clean, fresh taste that makes Bud Light the one light that outshines them all.
Outrun. They think they control him. Think again. Red Scorpion. Now available on video cassette from SGE Home Video.
Howdy.
Everything's up to date.
Stopped you for speeding. You still live on the same address?
11, no wanton warrants on your subject or motorcycle.
Suppose you can remember we have a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit?
Yes, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thanks.
Saturday, 2 preseason Heisman favorites, LSU's Tommy Hodson and Texas A&M's Darren Lewis collide. Plus Maryland at North Carolina State. Saturday, live on ESPN. You're watching ESPN, the Total Sports Network.
Here's Bob Allison, 9th inning. Well, Bob, the first one you hit, I didn't think was going to clear. The second one seemed to be a humpback liner.
That's what happened. The first one kind of hung up there, and the second one I thought was out also, and it dipped down.
I thought so, too. You know, the big difference in this game right now is the ball early in the game that hit the top of the wall and bounced back in.
It's looking that way.
All tied up, 3-3. High fly ball hit back deep in the left center field, way back, and gone over the left center field wall. It's now 4-3. Bob Allison out in front. Allison coming along strong here in the late innings.
Yes, he is. He's hitting the ball well right now.
4-3. Bob Allison leading. Top half of the 9th.
He was hitting more line drives. He's getting underneath the ball now.
High pop-up in the shallow left field. That'll be an out.
1-1.
4-3. Bob Allison leading. You seem to get involved in these squeakers.
It seems that way.
2 out.
Pops it up, out of play, 2 away. Went for the high inside pitch that time.
Yes, he did.
A home run here for Bob Allison to break the 3-3 tie in the top half of the ninth. Didn't bite on that high pitch.
No, he didn't. I was a little too high. I was way inside quite a ways.
Fouls it off, and that's all for Bob Allison. But Bob Allison picked up a home run here in the top half of the ninth inning. And the score going into the bottom of the ninth is Bob Allison 4, Bob Cerv 3. Bob, that was a big one you hit out of here.
Well, I hope so, Mark.
All you can do is sit here and wait now.
That's right. Just sit here and wait.
Bob Cerv at bat, ninth inning. Bob Allison leading 4-3. He almost got his pitch that time.
Yes, he did. A little bit lower, and I believe Bob had been swinging to that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That's an out here on Home Run Derby. 1 away, the last half of the ninth. 4-3. Bob Allison out in front. Bob Cerv the batter. High pop up into shallow left, 2 away.
2 out.
Bob Cerv has 1 out left. $2,000 to the winner, $1,000 to the loser. High fly ball into left field, away back. Way back, it's going way back, and no, it stays in the ballpark for an out. Didn't quite have the height. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
And the final score here is Bob Allison 4, Bob Cerv 3. Bob, they say a baseball takes